Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Endurance 110 singles and doubles. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat if you're working out on hard floor. I'm not wearing shoes, but if you prefer to, you can. I'm also using 1 kilo dumbbells, which is about 2.2 pounds, just to increase the intensity and get some arms working. Now, the way it's going to work is there's 20 rounds of 110 seconds of work with just 10 seconds to change over. So it's an endurance workout. We're not going to be taking any breaks except for those very short 10-second changeover periods. But if you need to take a break at any time, please just press pause and do so. With the intervals, you've got plenty of time to get your form perfect. Today's workout is going to be a little bit different in that it's going to be quite easy to follow. We're just going to be doing lots of straight lunges and squats without very complicated combinations. The main reason I want to do that is so that you can really focus on what you're doing and get your form perfect. Okay, so we're going to start off with a squat combination, and that is going to be a semi warm-up, but if you're in a very cold climate, make sure you warm up extra and come back to it. Once I press start, we're going to get straight into it. If you need to pause, do so, and you do not have to go at my pace, okay? So if I'm going too fast for you, just go a bit slower and I will cue you some modifications as we go along. So, are you ready for this? Pressing play. So, have your hands by your side and your legs are a bit wider than shoulder width. Just come down for a squat for 2, then come behind and behind, back into the center. Squat down for 2, behind, behind. So your feet are a little bit turned out here. It's like a curtsy lunge behind and behind. We're going slow and controlled while we're warming up, and we're really focusing on sticking our glutes to the back wall. So it's as if you're sitting into a chair and you're doing hammer curls with your arms down. As you get warmer, you can start to sink a little bit lower in those lunges and those squats. Down, up, down, up. You're always hinging forward slightly at your hips. That will help you to keep a nice flat back. And on the up, I want you to squeeze your triceps, the back of the arms. Heating up quickly, your heart rate is going to rise very quickly with squats and lunges. 38. Squeeze your glutes on the up, across, across. So you're going to see lots of squats and lots of these diagonal lunges in this routine. So I just want you to get used to them. 20 seconds. And the way singles and doubles is going to work is we're going to start off with a move using both sides, alternating sides, and then we're going to just do one side at a time for the following 2 intervals. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The first move is basically just another squat and a side leg kick to the side, alternating. Ready? Start now. Down and diagonally to the side. So this time you're bringing your arms in towards your chest and then pressing out slightly higher. So you're squeezing your triceps out to the side. The squat is still the same. You're coming down low, sinking your glutes towards the back wall, trying to come almost to 90-degree angles with your thighs. And as you come up, you're kicking slightly to the back with a flexed foot. And you're breathing out on the up. It's slow and controlled because I want you to sink low. If you want to increase the intensity of this workout, you can add some ankle weights. That'll definitely ramp it up a bit. But we've got plenty of time to feel the burn. 48. So arms need to be really deliberate. You've got tiny little weights, so you need to make sure you're squeezing them. push your shoulders down in opposition and really try to get the arms up really high in line with your shoulders. 25. So I hope you're enjoying this exercise because we're going to be doing it for another 2 rounds. Only next time we're going to stay on one leg. 10 seconds. Sink low. Tummy's in. Back is flat. 3, 2, and 1. So this time I'm going to slightly change it. One foot is going to be in front and the other one to the side. And we're just going to kick with this leg. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to come down and I'm going to kick out. Down and kick. Same arms, but because we're slightly splitting our stance here, they're going to kind of feel a little bit different than before. And up. Now, if you want to sink even lower, you can actually reach down and kick up. Reach down and kick up. Up to you. Keeping in mind, we're going to be here for a while. So you're sinking down low. Weight is always in the heels of both of your legs. And I'm tapping my elbows down to my thigh each time. So I know I'm sinking to the same low spot. And across. Arms are strong, 58 seconds. So you're squeezing your glute and you're kicking up high. 50. You're going to feel this in your oblique, that muffin top area as well. Because as you bring your leg up and your arm across, you're squeezing that. So lots of form pointers, but once you get it perfect, just think 1 rep at a time and keep going, even if it means you need to slow down, you need to drop your weights, you need to stop for a second and catch your breath, whatever it takes, just try to finish it. 7 seconds. Then we're doing exactly the same thing to the other side. 1, okay. Same thing, so this time this foot's to the front, that one's to the side. Heart rate's already up. 3, 2, 1. It's down, now kick with that side. So because we are transferring onto one leg, you will notice your balance is going to be challenged. So if you're finding this just too hard, you can get a chair and hold on to it with one hand. But I would like you to try. This split stance is actually quite a good one for balance. And balance is all about the core. You think it's your legs because they're the things that wobble the most, but it's actually about holding your belly button in really tight and keeping your center of balance over your center. So not leaning too far forward or too far back. So I'm trying to hinge forward at the hips and then stay in that same vertical line with my body. Staying in that hinged position, even on the up. It's going to help you. Don't go upright like this and down and up. That's not good for balance. Make sure you transfer your weight into this leg each time. 30 seconds. These are long intervals. 26, especially when you're just doing straight sets like this. You're going to notice it more. Breathe out at the top. 15, 14. Get low. Are you still tapping your thighs with your elbows? 8, 7. 4, 3. We're changing it after this. 2, 1. Okay. Deep breath in. So now we're going to just do lunges to the back. Lunges to the back. And we're going to add in some knees. 3, 2, 1. So just lunge to the back. Hammer curls. So I want you to lunge back and make sure that your front knee is never over the toe. Okay, it's in line with your ankle. And you're doing hammer curls again, squeezing at the bottom. Those triceps are not getting a break. Pushing to the back. I'm quite upright here, but if you want to sink lower, you could even reach. Okay, this is an option. If you have bad knees, then you might want to take this option. We're going to do a few more, and then we're going to add in a front knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. So go back, knee, back and in. Back, knee, back and in. In. So bring the knee up to your center and try to stay low in your supporting leg. You're bringing your knee up, but you're not standing straight up with the leg that's on the ground. Again, balance. Hold your tummy in. Blow out on the up. Step far enough back that you can get low and load all the weight into the heel. 18 seconds. Up. 13. So, your quads are screaming, right? Guess what? We've got 2 more intervals to do the same thing on each leg. Come in, 10 seconds, so we're staying on this side now. Lunging back, just staying on the one side. Just lunge and knee. Okay, it's lunge and knee. So this time I want you to split your hands and do hammer curls alternating. Back and knee. Now, if you want to, come down, touch the ground. Really great for your balance. Back, make sure your back is flat and you're trying to keep the heel in that front heel. Trying to keep the weight in the front heel and hinge forward. Now, you might find this too wobbly, in which case, stay up here. Okay? Totally up to you. Choose your level. You're going directly behind. It's not a curtsy lunge. Hinging at the waist. 56. This here works more of your quads, but if you go down here, you're going to feel it more in the glutes. So choose what you want to do. Balance is definitely challenged. Working out without shoes on carpet is probably the hardest thing you can do for your balance. So, if you are doing that, awesome job. I want to challenge myself, so I am doing that. It's really good for your feet to not wear shoes when you exercise, because often when you have too much support, your feet get lazy. And there's muscles in your feet as well. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guess what? Same thing other side. Exactly the same thing. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. So you choose if you want to stay up here or if you want to reach down. Reach down. If you're reaching down, you might want to check or pick a focal point in front of you and just keep your eyes locked on that. It will definitely help you not to look around the room. Especially if you're going at a different pace to me, you don't really want to be looking at me once you've got the exercise, because I might put you off. Down and up. And remember, you do not have to go at my pace. I'm keeping it fast because I want a cardio factor, but if you just want to sculpt, then sink lower and go slower. It's your choice. 57. Up. Blow out on the up. Bring your knee high. That's going to engage your lower abs. Come on. You can do this. Definitely feeling my glute and my supporting leg burning. That's what we want. Down, up. 32. Just breathe through it. We're changing the combination after this. Going back to a side move. Down, up. 18, 17, 16, 15. You can do it. Just keep thinking, 1 rep at a time. Trick your brain. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, so now, slightly wider, we're going to come up, across, up, then the other side, across, up. So turn your feet out, start now. Curtsy, kick your bum down, kick your bum, curtsy, up. So you're trying to keep your feet wide and really sink low and push your hip out to the side. Across and in. Across and in. Sink low. Down low. Kick all the way up high. I want you to think about kicking your glutes at the back. Low to high. Keep going. If you want to change your arms, you can do upright rows instead. I know we've done a lot of hammer curls. The arms are not the most important factor, but they do add 12% to your calorie burn. So you do want to use them if you can. Even if you use soup cans or really light dumbbells, 43. You can get 1 pound or 500 gram dumbbells. You don't even have to use any if you don't want to, but it does increase your heart rate. 32. Side. Are you sinking low? Low to high. That low to high gets the heart rate up. That's what we want. 20 seconds. Sweating now. Has the sweat started with you yet? Sink low. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're staying on one side. So kick, across, back. Come low. Arms in front, it's kick, across, kick, down. Kick, across, kick, down. I'm going to change my arms and push up overhead and down. Kick, behind, and down. Hinging forward and trying to sink low. You can make this one wider. Open up your feet past shoulder width, but try to keep your feet facing about 30 degrees. So you're not turning out too much. They're not directly to the front, but they're not turned out like in a plié squat, because we're going to do that later. All the way. Low and high. Sink low. Stick your hip out here. And remember to go far enough back in that lunge so your knees are lined over your foot. 50. Arms up. Row behind with those elbows. Come on, 43. Down. 39. Focus on your breathing. Pull your tummy in. Don't just swing your arms. You're focusing here. 28. Still hinging. Flat back. Wiggle your toes as your weight in the heel. 20. 17. Just keep going. Mindless repetition will get results. 9, 8. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1. Same thing other side. Stay wide. Sink lower if you can. 3, 2, 1. Sink, kick, curtsy, kick. Low and side. One side might seem a little bit harder to balance, and that is normal. Push your arms up. I forgot about that for a second. Up. So if you're finding this side a bit harder to balance, really focus on staying slightly hinged forward, pulling your belly button in, and sticking that hip out. And when you step out wider. The wider the base of support, the easier to balance. Remember to kick up high to your butt. Your heel needs to come up high. Just keep breathing. 59. 55. Keep going. Up and up. Still rowing those elbows behind. Forty seconds. Push overhead. You don't have to go this pace. Remember, slow it down if you need to. 26. We're building stamina. This is all about getting your muscles used to doing a same exercise over and over, so that when you then go about your day-to-day life and you only do a few squats to pick things up, it's going to be easy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're switching it up again. We're going to do a side lunge to a curtsy. So feet close together, come down, tummy's in. We're going to side lunge this way first. So it's a side lunge to a curtsy to an in. It's a side lunge to a curtsy to an in. Side lunge, curtsy, in close. Side, curtsy, in. Don't worry if you get it wrong. Curtsy, in. It's always side lunge first, then across and in. If you can touch the mat, do it. If you can't, go to your low point. In. I'm holding my belly button in and I'm keeping my back super flat. Curtsy, in. Using my arms in opposition, squeezing my tricep as I lift my arm towards the back. Side, curtsy, in. Keep going. This one's going to really get the heart rate up. Curtsy, in. 54. Remember to step really wide. Curtsy, in. I want a straight leg here so that you feel your inner thigh stretching. Curtsy, in. 37. Wide, behind. Wide, behind. 30 seconds. You really need to keep your back flat here. You never want to round and put pressure on your spine. Sink low. Weight is in the heels. 17, 16. Behind. 10 seconds. You can do it. 7, 6. And we're staying on one side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying on this side. So side lunge to curtsy in. Ready? Come low, side lunge first. So it's side lunge to curtsy in. Side lunge, curtsy in. Same pattern. You're going to wobble a bit. Curtsy in. Make that squat in the center deliberate. It will help you to reset your center of gravity. Curtsy in. If you want to look at the mat in front of you, that might help you a bit too, instead of looking at me. I'm ramping up the pace because I want to burn the calories. Curtsy in. Big arms, shoot that tricep up to the ceiling. All the way. Curtsy. This is a nice fluid motion. It should actually feel good. Stretch. Stretch. Your arms and your legs are stretching here. 54. Curtsy. Breathe through it. Oxygenate your muscles. Lots of repetitions, using just your body weight and tiny little hand weights. You are creating strong, leaner muscles, no bulk, and also burning fat, because you can move so much faster when you don't have heavy weights, right? Also great for your joints. 20. Hinging forward like this is so much better for your knees than doing regular upright lunges. 10. We've got another full interval on the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I challenge you now, side, back, in. Side, back, in. I challenge you to count out loud, or even just to talk a little bit through these intervals, because you will increase your fitness like crazy. I honestly believe that this workout is probably 2 to 3 times harder for me because I'm talking all the way through. And you need your breath. So start talking, sing your favorite tune, chat to someone, but don't lose your form, okay? If you start losing your form, then stop. Even just do it for 1 interval and see how out of breath you get. 1, in, across, sink low, 58 seconds, across wide, back long, wide and long, wide, long and low, get low, 45, behind, you're never coming up. It's as if you're in a crawl space and you cannot fully stand up. Your leg is bent. 30 seconds. In. Breathe. 23, 22. Behind. Are you squeezing your tricep? Don't forget. In. 14, 13. Don't stop early. Even if you need to go slower, I just want you to finish it. You chose this workout, so now do it. 2, 1. Okay, we have a new interval. Let's do plie squats with knee ups to the side. Wide feet. It's down and it's up. It's down and it's up. You're circling your arms and it's like a sumo. Around. If you want to put your weights together in the middle, you can do that. I like to keep mine a bit separate. I want you wide and low. Wide and low. Inner thighs and obliques. Around. Can you touch your knee to elbow? That's going to get that muffin top area. Lean into it. Lean. In. Now your feet are going to want to creep to the front. I don't want them to. I want low to high. I want wide plie. Think inner thighs. You need to open out at the bottom and sink low. Go lower and slower. If you can't get that plie with your feet turned out as much as you can, then slow it down. 40. Heart rate, sweat, calories are burning, torching fat. 30. Squats and lunges. In all different angles, they will shape your lower body, I promise. 16, 15. Down and around. Down and around. 10 seconds. Can you feel your waist? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, staying on one side. This one's going to be challenging on the balance, I'm not going to lie. So if you need to hold on with one hand, you can. It's going to be down and up, down and up, down and up. Now lower. Now wider. Split second at the top, leaning over, up. Hinge forward slightly on the bottom. That will help with balance. And then stay up there for that split second. Touch your elbow to knee and back down. Arms are still in that circular motion. Semicircle, going to the same side. Down. Try to quieten your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 55 seconds. Come on. I believe in you. We're nearly there. Kinda. Up. Up. We've got this one. Then we've got the other side. Then we've got one more set of double and single. Then we've got a finisher and we're done. 27. Up. 22. Sink low. Don't fake it. If you can't get your leg all the way up here, just do this. Okay? This. If you really can't even do that, do this. Up on your toe. Do something. Don't stop. 3, 2, 1. If you're doing this 110 interval workout, I expect that you're at least intermediate advanced. If you're dying, choose one of my other workouts. Other side, wide. It's down and up. Down and up. Start slower and get your balance. Low to high. Low to high. Now lean into it. Get your knee up sideways. I don't want your knee to the front. I want it to the side. That's what's going to get your oblique. Can you sink lower in the middle? Low. Try it. Inner thighs. Circular arms. Drop those weights if you need to. You do not have to use weights for this entire workout. It's just a bonus. Come on. Tummy's in. Feet are turned out. Don't allow your toes to come to the front. It's not the exercise. You need to engage in the thighs. 47. Up. Up. Lean. Blow out the air at the top. Elbow to knee. Squeeze it. 32. Just keep going. Mouth only breathing. Oxygenate. It will help. Up. 18, 17. Keep going. I promise the next one's not quite as bad. Still bad though. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5. Down and up. Don't lose a second. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Feet are back to the front. We're going to come up, behind, up and in, changing sides. Wide, so medium stance, up, down, bent leg, down. Up, down, up, down. Side lateral raise with your arms and in. Bent, long lunge, bent and in. Now sink lower. If you can't touch all the way down, go like this, okay? This is your option. But if you can, I want you to touch down and sink lower, but with a flat back. You're constantly going to want to kick your leg out, which isn't terrible, but I actually want you to try to keep your leg bent if you can. It's harder for your brain, and your brain needs to be used as well. This is great for balance as well, so pick a focal point. Wide lunges behind. Wide. Get your knee down. 40. Arms up and down, up. As your arms come up, push your shoulders down in opposition. 30. Lots of similar exercises, but not the same. Training at all angles. How many squats and lunges do you think you've done in this workout? Hundreds. Hundreds and hundreds. What other workout gives you that many lunges and squats? But you did it. You're strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on one side. Stay on this side. So, hip width apart, down side, down side, curtsy side, down side, curtsy side, down side, curtsy side. Easy, right? Easier than doing both. Weight is in the heel. Sit back. As if you're about to sit in a chair. Sit back. Hinging forward. Tummy is in. Back. Arms are high, but controlled. Don't throw them around. Down, up. Back, up. Remember, this is your option. Here. If you don't want to use arms at all, here. Otherwise, drop your weights. 59. Up. Side. Up. Side. Squeeze your hips at the top when you lift that leg. 46. Up. Side. Up. Side. Slow down if you need to. Take your mind somewhere else, but don't lose your form. Tummy's in. 24. Come on. Just have to do the other side. A finisher, and we're done. So, get your second or third wind and do whatever it takes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. I'm sweating along with you. This is tough, but we can do this. Are you ready? Down side, down side. Squat side, lunge side. Squat side, lunge side. Slow it right down and sink lower. Side, reach, side. You don't have to reach, just stay up here. Arms. Don't waste it. Squeeze your shoulders as they come up. Squeeze. Up and up. Get your leg up high and lean towards it a bit. Why not? Work your obliques a bit more. Side. Weight is still in the heels, yes? Check by wiggling your toes. Really quiet now. Just breathing. Just trying to finish this. This one for me has been the hardest. Even harder than all those with the handstands, because you're not switching exercises. You're just going and going and going for a million reps. This is what I call endurance training. 21. This is a marathon, especially for your lower body. But all the balancing uses your core as well. So don't think we're not working core just because we're not doing sit-ups on the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess what? We're down. Lose your weights. Oh my goodness. We're going to go side to side. We're going to sit back on our arms. We're going to open our legs wide, wide, cross over, reach up. wide, cross over to the back, reach up, wide, cross over, reach up, wide, cross over, reach up. So you're coming into a side plank and reaching over, wide, cross, reach, wide, cross, reach. This is easy compared to what we've just been doing, and it's almost like a stretch. So go wide, squeeze up, use your arms, make sure your arms are aligned over your, under your shoulders, not over your shoulders. 59, wide, across, up. Try to get up and really make a rainbow underneath your hip. Up, push up high, up. See how I'm crossing my leg over above my knee. Every bit counts. Up. When you're here, sink into your triceps. Try to keep your elbows facing towards the back. And really reach over. It's going to stretch your body, your side body, that we've been working a lot with all of those oblique moves. Up, over, 12. We're nearly done. This is like a child's play compared to all those squats and lunges. 3, 2, 1, done. Done. Are you still alive? I'm sweating like crazy. I bet you are too. Even if it's winter, I bet you're sweating. I hope you are, otherwise you're not human. Swing your arms. Reach, reach, breathe. Get your life back. Let the lactic acid come out. Now open up through the legs, and we're just going to reach across. Inner thighs, hamstrings. Just reach to your toes. That feels really nice. Dynamic stretching is a really good way of letting your heart rate come down at the same time as getting that stretch. Feels nice. Now bring both legs together, just lean and then come forward and then lean. You can drag your hands along the ground, just leaning forward, stretching, rolling through the spine. One more. That feels good. Now we're just going to cross our leg up and open that out. If you want to push against it, you can. Otherwise, just push your chest towards that calf. Breathe. Feeling that outer thigh stretch, that glute, that hip, other side. That feels really nice. Opening everything up. Just deep breaths. Your heart rate should really be coming down now. If you ever get to the point where you're just breathing out of control, then perhaps you're just going too hard. You should be able to control your breath. Yes, you're going to be mouth-only breathing sometimes, but you never want to get to the point where you're kind of heaved over and you can't catch your breath. So make sure that you don't do that. Often when I have done things like that in the past, I've gotten like a really bad headache from it. So it's obviously not good for your body. So listen to your body, take little micro breaks as you need to. It's not worth it, because if you overdo it, then you might be out of action for a while, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on my workouts. So pull your heel into your glutes, stretching the front of your thigh. Quads, got a major workout. All of those lunges, all of those squats are all quads. Really feeling that. And then just switch it and pull the other heel in. That feels so good. And then just sit up, and we're just going to bring that leg across and just hug it in, and then look towards the back, feeling your glutes stretch and also nice spine rotation. And then just switch that, hug it in, look towards the back. And one final stretch for the glutes. Just sit cross-legged and just come forward. And the leg that's in front, walk your hands away from it. You should feel that stretch even more. And then just switch that up, other leg in front, come forward. And then walk your hands away. Try to stay low. And then finally some cat-cows just to release the spine. So come into all fours, all the way up to the ceiling, separate your shoulder blades. And then down, looking up. And then breathe out all the way up. And back down. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for my Endurance 110 singles and doubles workout. I hope you enjoyed all of those squats and lunges. Maybe enjoyed is the wrong word here, but I hope you appreciated the benefits to your butt and thighs, and I'll see you at the next segment.